Apologies if I sound super muffled. I'm currently all balaclavaed up. What's wrong with your side of the road, madam? Because it is super, super cold. It's bright and sunny, but don't be fooled. It is cold as hell right now. So, first ride of the year for me. Posting my first sticker. Thank you guys so much for the support. I love you. Boom. God, I hope you can hear me okay, because this balaclava is super, super thick. Fuck you, boss. God fucking damn it, dude. So first things first, I just want to wish you guys a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I hope it was awesome, that you got up to some good stuff and fun was had. It is now 2017, and I just want to extend a huge thank you to those of you that turned up to the Christmas Day stream. Thank you for coming along and making that a fun thing to do. That was awesome. Now, a lot of you guys have been asking me if I'm going to be doing a 2016 season highlights video. The answer is yes. I am in the process of editing it at the moment. So that is underway. I'm currently up to Atlanta. So I thought I was doing really, really well. I was like, hell yeah, halfway through the year. But of course, halfway through the year, I lost my job, and so videos all of a sudden became much more frequent. So don't count your chickens too early is the moral for that story. Those of you that are familiar with my highlights videos will know that they are a collection of short clips from each and every video that I made in that year. Just little amusing bits and pieces taken out of context, just to make some people smile. That's the idea behind those. It's not an actual recap of my favourite parts of the year per se, but I do want to make one of those videos, so I will be. I'm going to call it my 2016 rehash. That will be underway very shortly as well. Wow, dude, beautiful. Look how still it is down here. I mean, it's super cold, so I'm surprised there's anyone here at all, but I'm presuming that's Benbridge Pier over there. Look how still and calm the water is. Not a bad day, is it? Actually, not a bad day. So, season highlights video on the way, 2016 rehash video on the way. In the meantime, I've also had quite a lot of questions actually about the family cooker shenanigans that went on this year. So if you've seen my Christmas Was Weird video, you'll know that the family cooker broke just before Christmas. We got fucked around a lot with regard to that cooker, so that wasn't a whole lot of fun for us. About 2 weeks before Christmas, or 2 or 3 weeks, whatever, something like that. A couple of weeks before Christmas, our family cooker decided that its electronics weren't going to work anymore. Disaster, right? Mum instantly panics, because that's what she does. She's a worrier. I've always tried to tell her that worrying is like sitting in a rocking chair. It gives you something to do, but you don't go anywhere. But she can't help it, it's in her nature. She worries about everything. As soon as she goes to turn the cooker on that morning and it doesn't work, she's like, Christmas is ruined. Fuck everything. So, they head out, find a new cooker somewhere else. The store they buy it from recommends this electrician slash gas fitter guy who does all their installations for them. They're like, give this guy a call, he does good shit, he'll sort you out. So that's exactly what happens. Give this guy a call, he turns up, has a look around the house and the cooker installation point and stuff, and he's like, well, because your original cooker was a gas cooker and your new one is a dual fuel, words are hard, which uses gas and electricity, you need a new power point put in where this cooker is, because a regular one's not good enough. Which also means that you need a new fuse box, because your fuse box is too old and it no longer meets regulation, blah, 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 blah. Which then means we need to run a cable up through the roof, all the way along the house and then down into the kitchen. So that's going to cost you about 600 quid. And Mum just went, boom! 600 fucking quid on top of like a £2 cooker in the first place. Good God. She wasn't pleased. And he was like, you know what, it's fine. I'll give you guys a call tomorrow and I'll be able to get all that stuff done before Christmas so you can use your new oven. So at least there's that, right? Mum is like, wicked. So at least I can cook on Christmas Day. Perfect, good, sorted. Doesn't call back the next day, doesn't call back the next week. Dude just goes completely radio silent. Fast forward a couple of weeks and several attempts to contact the guy with no reply. Things are getting desperate, so look around for other people who might be able to do the job. and find this other dude, right? Give him a call. He comes over and he's awesome. He's like, look, I can't do it before Christmas, I'm really sorry, but I can do it on the 28th. So Christmas comes and goes, and he shows up, right? He shows up on the morning of the 28th, like he said he would, with a bunch of guys. And he also said that we don't need a new fuse box, we don't need to spend 600 quid and all that shit. So he turns up, morning of the 28th, right? He and his team of guys are outside in the van getting all their tools out and stuff, when lo and behold, original guy shows up. He pulls up outside the house while this other group of dudes is already there unpacking the vans. And what makes that situation even more awkward is the fact that the guy that we got in touch with second to actually do the job used to work with the original guy, who we never heard from again. So we just assumed that the motherfucker wasn't going to do the job. We never heard from him again. Thought he wasn't interested. So he turns up and he's like, oh, okay, that's real spin. He turns up and he's like, oh, are you guys fitting a cooker? And they're like, yeah, because you never rang them back. They thought you weren't going to do it. So he fucks off. He just fucks off, he just leaves. But those second bunch of guys, they did a great job, but they did it quickly. They did it in one day. They did it all in one day. They did it for cheaper than the original guy quoted, and they didn't have to fuck with the fuse box like the other guy said he would have. And it's all good, done, installed, sorted. But of course, we still had to cook in the dead guy's house, which was weird. But hey, silver linings and all that good stuff, right? Silver linings. Anyway, people, I'm going to leave that there for now. So, as usual, I've been Smo. You guys have been awesome. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to submit a subscriber spotlight if you haven't already. If you have less than 1,000 subscribers, head over to officialsmo.com. You'll see the page that you need to see. Submit one, you could be the very first feature of 2017, and that would be cool. But I'm off. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.